Hey baby, how we doing? Welcome back to the Tempest podcast, episode 2, talking about different topics, again, what we've been up to, films we've seen, and life being female filmmakers in the building. So I'm Faye.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Francesca.
And together we make...
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm not here. I'm Siobhan.
Our beautiful producer.
Yeah, thank you, Siobhan, so much. I'm so
Who's
sorry.
producing this?
What we've been up to, girls? How's things? How's life?
What have we been doing this week? There's a little segue into... Anyone been on a Tinder date?
Oh, yeah, hint, nudge,
Oh,
nudge.
really? Go on.
So,
Spill your guts.
I wonder if this is, what do you call that? Anonymous?
Anonymous?
Yeah, I wonder if it can be anonymous.
It can't with your accent, babe.
So Lauren is always saying to me, she's always like,
I always try and edge Francesca to take...
men.
Yeah, just to take men however she wants and to have fun. So
Exactly, so I felt like,
my energy came into you.
And I was like, bombing down that street, and I was just like, I'm Lauren.
It's okay. You can swear a little bit. We'll just beep.
Here comes the guilt. I suffer with really bad guilt, actually.
That's a whole nother episode. So come on, tell us.
Yeah, so it was all right. There was nothing too much to say.
Is it a good girl? Have you ever been on a Tinder date?
I have, it's just weird, isn't it?
It's a weird concept.
Yeah, well, this is really bad. I was so desperate for like occasional love.
You didn't see the air quotes then, but we saw.
I actually travelled to London because like
For a Tinder date?
Yeah, for a Tinder date. Right.
How much that cost you?
That's
an expensive date.
Do you know what? I was like, you know what? Sometimes you got to travel for love. And I was like, go. And it was dead. Like, he was actually awful.
What's your radius set at?
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Well, I think because I must have been in London.
Oh, and you matched
when
while
I
you were
had
there.
it, and then I was like, you know what? I do like a Cockney
Okay, that makes
accent.
sense.
So, you know what I mean?
So what did you do?
We went... Where did we go?
For a walk.
Well,
You had no money left by the time you got there.
we went to a bar in Euston and was like, oh, okay. He was 45 minutes late. So I was like...
Did you tell him?
Yeah, 45 minutes late. So I thought, oh my God, he's not coming. So we turned up and he was this like little Geordie. And I was like, oh, okay, like that's kind of nice. Like he's a two Northerners.
I love the
South.
accent.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. But like the more it went on, the more creepier he got. Like it just got a bit like...
Can I have an example as to what the creepy vibe was?
Can I ask, did he know that you travelled from Liverpool?
Yeah.
Maybe he thought you were creepy.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that's it.
No, what did he do?
He was just, you know, when... I feel like on a date, you're still trying to get to know someone physically. So, like, please do not be, like, grabbing me, like grabbing my waist and stuff in a bar. Like, I just don't think
Did
that's...
he just leap over the table?
No,
or?
like, do you know when he was like, oh, you're so fit, and then, but was, like, grabbing my waist and stuff, and I was like, you know, like, people are trying to have, like, a drink. Like, I really don't want to be grabbed in this environment.
Yeah,
like,
do not touch me unless I have fallen in love with you.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't care
where's
how
the
long I've seen
boundary
you
of
for.
that? I was like, nah, never again. And then deleted Tinder because I was like,
Lauren
too
used to
terrified.
like the cuddlers, used to like Lauren.
Yeah, I don't like to be cuddled. There's probably some dark trauma in there I've probably blocked out, but I just don't like to be cuddled. And men love to cuddle me.
Really?
Yeah,
We could hypnotise you and find out in the next episode.
I don't think... No.
I really don't. Because I'm quite podgy. So, like, I've got, like... No, but, like, in a good sense, because that means I give, like, warm hugs so people remember. It's
But
like, oh, yeah, we all know a Faye hug.
But the thing is with me, I have no tits, nothing to squidge onto. So why do they want to cuddle my fragile, skinny
Because
body?
it's a beautiful body.
Thank you. I know that.
Did you say you went on a date this week as well?
I did.
I
I went on a date this Tuesday and I went to the cinema to watch The Joker, which was... The guy on the date didn't think it was a good film, but I was sat there as a film student in awe of the colours, the shots, the score for that film, the soundtrack.
But it was done before. That was like one of the first... I watched like the director's thing of it, and he like
It's Todd Phillips, isn't it? So
Yeah.
What was done before?
So they completely did the whole music score. So when he's performing, he's hearing it because you know the way it's usually added in afterwards.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So when he was doing like that contemporary movement and kind of showcasing his mental instability and stuff, he had that to kind of work off. And like, do you know the opening shot when he's like running and he gets the whatever board he's using and the kids steal it? So there's a shot from over the top, so it's meant to represent, it was like trying to showcase like comic like strips and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So there's so much thought that's gone into it, and it is so
I didn't know that.
stimulating. Yeah, because like I watched it before I'd seen it.
he did Todd Phillips did a Vanity Fair thing where he goes over the opening shot. It's really good. There's loads of directors
because he
that do
wasn't
it.
meant to cry or anything like that. Like they did that, you know, that opening one when he's like pretending to smile when he's putting on his makeup and stuff. That was all done in like one take. But the laughing really started to get on me. I completely understand it.
Yeah.
But I was like at the end of it, I was like, if he's gonna do that giggle one more time.
But that's kind of like there's a reason behind that, because when people have gone through some sort of trauma, they use laughter as an insecurity. So
Yeah, I think we all do here.
Yeah.
Use humour to
It's
cover.
like-
You just look at me.
but it's a way to
sorry.
disguise it. So when someone keeps repeating it, it's like, oh my god, why are they still? Because he's so not aware of it. So in the sense,
So uncomfortable.
yeah, it does. It makes it even.
It made me
worse
feel
and worse.
uncomfortable. I think that was the whole point.
Yeah, I thought it was beautiful, and also as well, like, oh, do you know what I was saying that to Siobhan before? Like because like Oscar season's coming up, so all the films start coming out that are going to be nominated.
Yeah.
And it's so refreshing to see camera movement that like actually moves. Because what annoys me about Oscar films is some of them are so stiff with the shots because they're so focused on doing like we're going to do a story about that's really deep. And truthful, that it's like stock shots with like over the shoulder, and it's like be creative with it. Like just because you've got a serious topic doesn't mean
I know, but that's why you need the
flat.
That's why you need like the right combination of people, like writer to cinematographer to editor to like set design, the correct amount of people like us.
Because I went to go see Judy yesterday. Such an old gal.
I know. I really want.
Is it Renee Zell?
Renee Zellweger, yeah.
Zellweger, yeah.
Well, how mad's this? Some girl, I know her. Darcy Shaw was in year 7 when I was in year 10, and we were in the same chamber choir. Now Darcy is playing young Judy in the film.
Is that where you went yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's incredible in it. She's the first thing that comes up on the screen as well. So it was just mad. I was like, oh my god, I was in chamber choir with you.
How did she get that?
So she's just been hustling, just keep on going.
How old is she?
About. She's 16 now. Sorry, Darcy, if I got this wrong. But she.
Darcy, we hope you're listening.
Yeah, she is. She's incredible in it. Renee Zellweger is insane.
Oh, she's come back. She did that thing. Was it you? Something.
No, it was What If?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Amazing in that.
It's a Netflix
She's
series.
So cool.
She's
we're
so
used
cool.
to her in that character being
Because
like.
I only know Bridget Jones, really, and then when
Yeah.
you watch What If on Netflix, she it's really good
completely
actually.
holds herself. Like.
2 female leads, so give it a watch.
I'll in
And
for that.
also, do you know with the Joker, it must have been mad for him to hold that whole film by himself because basically the
Phoenix.
whole narrative follows him.
Yeah,
And that must have been so intense, like mentally, clearly very physical.
yeah, you saw his body.
Well-
Because I thought like that could not have been real. And then obviously he's had to like diet and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
Ellie, who's here, said that it's okay because they're all monitored by a dietitian and things like that. But to put your body through that drastic change, that trauma, mentally, physically, for the
Well,
movie.
that's because that's
Physically and mentally linked. but,
it's
yeah.
like the method technique. So actors, it's a very controversial technique where method is where people live the character. So because the Joker, obviously, if you see the frame of him, he's very skinny, and so some actors love to do the full thing, which is losing the weight. Like oh my god, Daniel Day-Lewis, when he played Lincoln, was Lincoln for 6 months.
And Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey for Dallas Buyers Club.
Does that not have a complete effect on your mental
I can't bear the
stability?
method technique. I think it's
surely,
so
like,
Like even when you
separate
clock
it.
out and you go home, they
it
play it.
doesn't go away. I mean, because you are so, some of these actors do it for 6 months. So you are naturally not just going to go, oh, I'm back again. Jim Carrey did a really interesting documentary about it as well. He did method for a film, and he said he's never been the same since. And
Was it Mask?
Completely different.
he came home and makes himself green
Every day.
Grinch. Is that him, the Grinch?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Jim Carrey.
He just prances around
Oh
in
my
all these
days.
different green outfits.
I'm sorry, but I reinvented Grinch.
Oh my God,
I snatched Grinch.
Lauren went to an IKEA party
She sings.
dressed
I
as
did.
the Grinch. And
It was a
just-
regular party, and everyone was wearing gowns, and I was like, I'm not going to be sexy. I'm going to be the Grinch.
But it was sexy
yeah,
because
that's
it
the
wasn't.
problem.
Yeah, I
meant
did
to
turn
be.
out to be quite
No,
sexy,
that's
to
the
be
thing,
honest.
and that's why boys can't not hug her.
Yeah, I
Because it's like,
know.
oh my God, it's a sexy
Can't
Grinch.
move on to her.
You're a mean one,
Go
Mr.
on.
Grinch.
I have a fun fact.
Oh!
The fun
Hit me
fact
with the
is
fun
over
fact.
the microphone. You were saying about like the method actors
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. Apparently, Ewan McGregor, when they were doing Train Spotting, was like very close to trying drugs so he could get into the role. Apparently, that's a fact.
Oh my
Fun fact section.
God.
He mentioned fun.
That was such a smooth segue that was not planned.
Not
Did you
smooth.
Google that? Did you Google that? Tip top.
Speaking of fun facts,
Does anybody have any fun facts? Because the whole point of this podcast is because we want you guys
Yeah.
to know who we are behind the camera, because we've got some projects that we'll talk about later on the way, and we're trying a new event and stuff like we were talking about last week. So any fun facts?
Yeah.
is this about ourselves or
yeah.
each other?
Each other?
We'll do each other. I'll
Okay.
do Faye.
Okay.
Um,
What's she want to say about me?
Can we come back to me? 'Cause I
Okay,
didn't give it a good.
Well, this is no fun fact. I knew you were going to do Faye, but I took Faye on her first proper St. Paddy's Day last year.
I was there. I had a suitcase. And we were looking into all the like Irish bars, and everyone hated me. That was so bad.
I forgot.
And then I got an Uber to your house, and the Uber taxi driver called me a racial slur that I'm not going to repeat.
Yeah.
And ran over my glitter bag and broke it.
No.
But it was a good night.
Yeah, I got
yeah,
smashed
it was.
at the
It was
end.
a really fun
We had a
night.
really good time. Faye can dance. This is my fun fact. Faye is Caucasian, but dances like she
Caucasian?
has so many spices in her butt.
She knows. Like, literally, follow me on the gram.
Pardon me?
I've got videos
Could I quote
galore.
that?
It's just
Oh, wait, where's the video from today? I saw it on the way here.
It's Queen by Jessie J. It's unreal.
I was a massive Jessie J fan.
Yeah,
back
do
in
you know
the
what
day.
it is? It's because I keep watching Rhythm and Flow on Netflix. It's a hip hop X Factor with Chance the Rapper and Cardi B, who actually is my soulmate. Like I'm even gonna get like a tattoo with Diana Ross on one shoulder,
Oh.
maybe Cardi B on the other, and I'll be like, hey.
I don't dance now. I make money
Oh,
moves.
she's just unreal. Like she just gets it. So I just want to move. Just want to move like Cardi.
Yeah, that's
So-
my funnest fact about you. You can actually, because you're like a triple
Right.
threat actress, singer, and dancer. I want to be you when I grow
I
up.
want to be you, girl.
Yeah.
Oh, Fran's okay too. So we had like a section with
Yeah,
that.
I know. It's just like, yeah, she's like a triple threat. Slowly turns to me. That's why we need to film this so you can just see. You can see all the things. Do you have any fun
We just
facts
did
about
two.
Lauren
Fun facts about
or Siobhan?
Your family is from New Zealand.
Yeah, that's correct.
I just think that's
Oh.
amazing. That's what I love about Tempest. There's that all of us are from different places. Like we all bring so much.
What's your
together.
surname mean again?
I hate you so much. Poutama means, well, it's actually pronounced Poutama, but because I moved here when I was 5 and I had to slow it down for white people
Everyone
in my
else.
class, I ended up like, I was slowly when I was a kid being like Poutama. So now I pronounce it Poutama and it's actually Poutama. Anyway, it means stairway to achievement.
I love
Nice visual.
that. That's so lovely.
I think my name means lover of animals.
Oh.
Elliot.
No. Yeah. Elliot means lover of animals. The Scottish heritage name for an animal lover in the Highlands.
I think Faye is faith in Spanish.
What does it mean?
You give me faith, to be honest.
I'll stop you, sir.
What is going on between you two?
Also, I'm really-
Yeah, so we just want to mention today, in case you're like, where is Amy? She's away enjoying herself, having some detox time after her big filming at the weekend.
She's in work.
Everyone's She was still in York.
No, she started her Lush shift at 1 p.m. So I couldn't stop laughing then.
Oh, do you know what's really sad?
So we're sending our love.
Yeah, we're sending
To
our love
you.
to Amy.
And her new plant.
Amy Horns. Vi hooken den schlampa.
I hope you're not swearing.
That means you crazy
About
bitch.
Amy? Have you got an interesting fact about Amy?
Yeah, Amy is... Oh, she's a German-Jamaican princess. One of the best producers I've ever met. She's so efficient.
Very methodical.
She's a witch. I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about this, but witchy vibes.
Ooh.
I'll let her talk about it. Yeah, but she's like, her like grandma was in like a cult or something, and she has like all the tarot cards left down from her. She's amazing, and she does tarot card readings around Halloween time.
I did not know that.
Yeah, 100%. Her and Callum are like, they guessed my last year. They guessed my year coming up, and pretty much hit it nail on the head. Yeah.
Fun fact about me, seeing as nobody wants to do one about me.
I'm sorry. No, we'll do one. You do one.
Mine was about getting into a club in Liverpool by pretending that I could read hands. So like,
I've heard this one.
Yeah.
Go on.
What happened?
Do you know, so there was a really long queue, and I was like, I can't be bothered to wait. So I went up to the bouncer and I was like, look, I can read people's hands. And he was like, ha ha ha. But sometimes I'd like, you get the vibes of the universe, you kind of tap in.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, all the time.
So I was like, yeah, put out your hands, blah, blah, blah. So I did this reading, air quotes, again today.
Were you drunk?
Probably.
Okay, go on.
No. And then I was like, yeah. Guessed it completely right. Like, right through. So I was like, it's about your kids. Like, so every time now I go past, he's like, come on in.
Wow.
He keeps asking me to read his hands again.
You know what? I'm going to do that. Because now I know his deal. So then I'm just going to get free entry every time.
But there was like other things. Oh, I can't really remember. So yeah, that's a fun fact about me.
I was going to say,
think of another fun
is your
fact about
favourite alcoholic drink wine? White wine? Is that right?
No.
No?
Can I guess
Why are all my fun facts?
Alcohol-related.
I have so much more.
Because you're a hype on a night out.
No, to be honest, if we just do it like a genuine fun fact about Francesca, I've never met anyone like her in my entire life. She is so mischievous, sassy, and genuinely funny and makes me laugh all the time.
Oh, sorry. No. Not all the time. Previously, you thought.
Originally, I thought she had no personality. Can we get past that? I said that one time. No, because she was just very like, she's like, we knew each other from like uni work, and it was like this.
Very professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, because I never really knew her, but I just saw like Callum talk to her. And then once you get to know her,
It's quite funny that
Guys, if you want to find me on Tinder and take me on some more dates, that's my bio.
What'd you say?
It's like funny, it's really interesting that our relationship started from like a work environment first.
Yeah, this is the trio that started with the drama that we did. A lesbian 80s sci-fi drama.
The Exit.
The Exit, yeah.
Oh.
Scored by Callum Crichton.
Yes, beautiful work.
Yeah,
and
and
Alice Colgan was my lover.
Oh, yeah. We were trying to I was pushing for like a kiss scene so hard, and no one wanted to do it, and I was
Second year media production,
Yeah.
LJMU.
and I was like, kiss! You guys need to kiss! But me and Amy are going to go and dabble in some porn. I'm allowed to say porn, okay? Yeah. We're going to dabble. I want to spend at least 6 months in the porn industry. Directing, not obviously in front of the camera. And me and Amy, she hooked us up with one of her roommates. They were actually going to pay us to shoot us a short film for them. Tasteful. So it's not actually as grotesque as you're all making it.
No, I'm not
It's
saying
not like
grotesque.
bukkake and shit.
I think it's only because like I think I've watched loads of like Louis Theroux and stuff like that, and how how it goes about like the process of it. It just seems like quite. Well, maybe that's because
It's not real.
representation.
Exactly. It's so
Yeah.
mediated. They're not actually having fun. So my point is I'll move on. My point is when I go into it, I want to make it like, I want the females to have actual orgasms, and I want to be able to film that.
I don't. We'll think about
Can we
Tempest
just-
being associated with porn in a minute.
Anyway, the next section is
Climate change.
The next thing we wanted to talk.
Because what's the date? It's the 18th of October today.
Today is the 18th of October. Tempest has had.
we made moves today. Is all I'm gonna say.
We made money moves.
Money moves.
I hate myself.
I hate myself now. Oh, sorry. Okay, so basically there was a climate change protest in Liverpool today. And me and my friend Ellie Jeffrey, we went down and filmed it with a couple cameras, just doing stuff like really casual. We got there and there wasn't that many people, so we were a bit disheartened at first. And then it started, and then we moved on. And as we were going through, there was a young boy at the back, and he was with his mum. And he had his own little sign, and he was shouting louder than any of the adults there. And I heard his voice break because he was shouting that loudly, and he didn't have a deep voice yet. Anyway, so I was filming him, and I just gave him a high five, got his name afterwards because there was like little breaks where they did speeches, and I got some more shots of him. And basically, I asked if we could like work with him, and obviously to ask his mum. Went up to his mum, got her number. She said, yeah, it'd be great. He was 12 years old. I think his name was Mathe. And he was super confident, and he has a certain take on the whole climate change protests and what it's going to change about his future. And he was really great on camera, guys. Yeah. And he was really cute, really sweet. So basically, with all the footage I got from the climate change protest today,
which is beautiful,
which is gorgeous, by the way, the shots that we got.
I never doubted it.
Paired with
exceptional.
Paired with, in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to get his mum to come in and bring him into the studios, and we're going to have a Tempest day and just be really chill with him, get some snacks, sit him down.
With his mum in the room.
Yeah, with his mum, that's what I'm saying. And just have a really chill time and do a short documentary on him. And basically, the next Tempest event we're going to do is going to kind of be invested in the future of youths and how it's the next generation and how their future and how we can help and change that. So we have the first documentary, which is the child trafficking app design that we've done, and the second one about this sweet boy's experience.
Oh, I love that.
And then we're going to do all of that. That's what the next event's going to be about in December.
That's gorgeous. Oh, I love that.
How cute.
No, because it's so important.
And it's also like it's like a Greta vibe, because we can get a young kid's idea and his genuine answers, and I reckon it'll be beautiful.
And it hasn't been infiltrated by all the toxic things that we've
But I think if we could get it through a young person's eye as well, like
it's the rawest form.
Oh, like I could just imagine shots as well. It's like how he sees things, and it's larger than life. And I think what's great about it as well is that young people now, like, because of everything with mental health and everything like that, they're so much more open to talking about things. So it'll be so interesting to see, because I even feel like sometimes you feel like they're a different generation to us. Like, I mean, I know we're all a part of the same branch, but it's like, oh yeah, kids, the younger lot, they're not our group, but actually they're the ones now we need to be linking with as well.
It's really inspiring.
Yeah, instead of stop. The problem is that all the generations now have like cut themselves apart. Is that like the older generation are like this, and then the 50s are together, and then the 30s are together. Like
you
we've
got
all
like baby
chopped
boomers,
ourselves
millennials,
instead of like
when we're just actually all one.
Yeah, let's all just be one, and because that's where government will be better. That's where everything will be more relatable, because we can listen to each other and not have this whole age issue. It's like, oh, because I'm older than you, I've got more of an opinion. It's like, actually, no.
And how do we make this all one? By creating content that changes people's minds about certain situations, which is what we are doing.
Tempest Studios.
That's going to be groovy, man.
I know. I am genuinely excited about it, though, like, honestly.
Do you think it'd be quite nice to get other opinions as well from other young people?
100%, but I reckon we can start with him and then add in other ones around him.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Because I want to do the next event in December before before everyone goes back to home from uni for Christmas.
Celebrate my birthday.
And celebrate Francesca's birthday.
It's December.
But then we can have two different documentaries screened at one event.
Lovely.
Exactly, and they can all be based around the younger generation and how we're going to help them.
Yeah.
Which wise, I'm sorry,
amazing.
I got super excited.
I did.
I'm not feeling the vibes from you guys right now. Be excited.
No, because I was so excited there when I heard about it.
Yeah, I didn't wait. I should have waited for live.
I know, exactly, because I was like crawling on the floor when I saw the shots, and it's amazing. And it's super something. I was talking to Ellie about that, like, we've just got a new website, www.tempeststudios.co.uk. So if you want to know about events like that.
Yes, we bought the domain.
We bought the domain, okay?
Money.
Support us. Yeah. I was talking to Ellie, and like, what we talked about in the last documentary or podcast is like, this is what we want to showcase, this is what we want to tell stories about, this is what we value, and if we can invest back into the community and be centered around that, that's exactly what we are. So this is episode 2 with Tea with Tempest.
That was a beautiful outro. Can we use that? Thank you so much for listening.
Thank
to
you.
Our beautiful
and also
lady
your really
boyfriends.
nice feedback too.
Oh yeah, for the
By
last
my
one.
curly blue. And IKEA furniture.
Also as well, maybe as an idea, if anybody wants to hit us up on the Instagram that does any creative work, whether that's art, poetry or music, let's link up, because local creatives support local creatives. So
Yeah, bitches.
let's make December a big event.
At the Tempest Studios.
Yeah, at the Tempest Studios.
Yeah, that's it.
Give us a DM.
That was
Bye.
perfection, guys.
Mwah.
Mwah, mwah. Bye,
Bye,
baby.